Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the Alan Wake DLC for Dead by Daylight, going for the Adept Alan achievement. This one's going to be done from the Survivor side. It is to escape a game using Alan Wake, only equipping him with his 3 unique perks. You are going to need Alan Wake for this, so make sure you pick him up from the DLC pack or from the in-game store. You're going to want to get him to a minimum of level 10 in order to open up 3 free perk slots. The perks you want to run and only run are going to be Champion of Light, Illumination, and Deadline. Make sure you leave the 4th slot empty if you have that available to you, and you can do whatever you want for items, add-ons, or offerings. So once you have your character finally kitted out, we're going to head into a game with the intention of our goal being to escape. So at the start of the game, I'm going to highly recommend that you look for a totem to bless. The reason for that is you want to take advantage of his boon perk in the form of Illumination. Illumination is going to be very useful, especially at the start of the game, because what's going to happen is you're going to light it up, and then anyone within the radius is going to be able to see all of the chests and generators nearby. So this is going to cover a pretty big area, so you can take advantage of it, especially at the beginning of the game when you're trying to get a feel for how the map is going to be laid out. Now, Alan Wake's main gameplay gimmick is going to revolve around flashlights, so the best case scenario is you bring your own in. However, you can also try to find one out in the wild by opening up chests. And that's going to be more of a reason that you want to try to use Illumination as soon as you can, as you're going to be able to find all of the starting chests at the beginning of the game. So hopefully you are able to be pretty lucky and get a flashlight so you can take advantage of Alan Wake's other perk, which is going to be Champion of Light. Champion of Light is pretty much going to give you haste whenever you are shining a flashlight, so you are able to maneuver around way better once you are firing the light beam. Champion of Light is also going to put the hindered status on any killers that you do end up stunning with the flashlight, so make sure you do keep that in mind. You're going to get a little bit of a bonus if you are a main flashlight user. If you're not, it's just going to be pretty nice to have the extra haste that you can turn on at will. But of course, nothing is going to be good old Dead by Daylight fundamentals. So at the end of the day, the name of the game is to get on those generators and try to get them repaired as soon as you can before the killer can do a significant amount of damage to you. That being said, if you do happen to get injured along the way, that's where Alan Wake's third perk is going to kick in. It's not going to be so much of a perk, but more or less a trade-off. Basically, whenever you are injured, you're going to get more skill checks whenever you are doing an action. However, you have less of a penalty if you fail those skill checks. So it's going to be a pretty even trade-off depending on how you feel about the quick time events in this game. So more or less, take advantage of it if you can, but if it ends up hindering you, just make sure you tough it out and then try to get those generators repaired anyways. But of course, just like any other Adept achievement, nothing beats good old Dead by Daylight fundamentals. So at the end of the day, try your best to get those generators repaired and then try to escape. You can either escape through either one of the 2 exit gates, or you can try to go for the hatch if that situation presents itself. But if you do manage to make it to the results screen with the escaped status, having only used those 3 unique perks, you should be good for the achievement at the end of the game. There it is, 20 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.